Hola, mi amores. Happy Friday. Happy redeeming day for that code. If you check out my YouTube video, I have it posted over there. I also have a tutorial on Instagram as well. If you want to check that out. Also, I am planning on stream to redeem it to show you guys how to redeem the code. Because that's what makes me so nice. I mean, that's not the only thing that makes me nice. It's just that I like to help. In any way I can, obviously. But yeah. But yeah. But here we are. We're going to do mostly focus on reading Raphael's like promise card because I wasn't able to do it last time due to the fact that I got kicked out of my own office. So excuse me. My roommate gave me Chipotle, so if I cough on stream, which is nothing really new, it's just was dry. The chips were really dry. Yeah, my roommate got me Chipotle. And we're gonna read Raphael's card. We're also going to read Death and Rebirth, like I guess the first chapter for now. Also, uh this is still too early to announce, but I am planning starting the 2nd of July as a 1 year anniversary thing for me being on Twitch and streaming at this point for a year. I'm going to do about 20 to 22 days of streaming starting on the 2nd. No, actually on the 1st? No, the 2nd of July. But I'm not going to be streaming on Saturdays or on Wednesdays. So you'll be seeing me every single day on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. That's when you're going to be seeing me. But no Wednesdays and no Saturdays. Because, of course, I need a break. But after my 20 days of streaming is over, it's not really 20 days, it's more than that, but we're going to call it 20 days of streaming. After that finishes, I'm going to go for a 2-week hiatus because I'm going to need a break. But don't worry, I have things planned. So we're going to be just like, the streams are going to be pretty short. They're not going to be that long. And I've already decided on what cards I'm going to read during the 21 or the 20 days of streaming. They're going to be what I'm going to do mostly. I'm going to be playing, of course, Love in Deep Space. But I'm also going to play some Otome games on stream as well. It's specifically going to be on Twitch, not so much on YouTube. So YouTube might just have like 4 days, or yeah, 4 days that are not dedicated to you guys. And I apologize. I just want to make sure I keep my Otome reading streams separate from my Love in Deep Space stuff, which is what this channel is specifically going to be for on YouTube. You can always check out my VOD channel. The link, I believe, is in the description below if you guys check it out. I have so far played some demos that are on there, and I have probably played through a few games. I'm not done completely, but I do have some demos on there for the past streams that I did that had demos. That I played the demos, and you'll start to notice a pattern that I kind of gravitate towards yandere otome games, but other than that, it's fine. Also, excuse me. Um, you're also gonna see some spicy games on there as well. However, they're not going to be um all the spice isn't going to be on there because we have to make sure that I follow YouTube's guidelines because I don't want to get in trouble. Excuse me. I am so sorry that I'm coughing so much. I mean, it's nothing new. I'm starting to think that I really need to get this checked out. I'll go to the doctor eventually. It could be allergies to dust, or it could be that I always have like some sort of respiratory problem, or I could have asthma that has never been diagnosed completely. It's one of anything. So, with that, let's actually go to the main event. We're going to actually, sorry, start up on my Xavier account, and we're going to get through the orbits because I need to go through there and get as many diamonds as I can because since I'm planning on pulling on my Xavier account, which is not necessarily a free to play. The only free to play accounts on in my roster are my Six Delay account, completely free to play. I worked really hard since August for that account. And the second free to play account is my spare account. The spare account, I'm not going to be pulling. I mean, we're probably going to start pulling either today or tomorrow. No, today or Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday. On all my, not all my accounts, but just the ones that are not important for the stream on next Friday. But yeah. But those two, my 6LI account and the spare account, are the only two that are completely free to play. I have never thrown money at it, but my main account, I do throw money at it every single time, obviously, or else I wouldn't be able to get these cards. And my Xavier and my Raphael account, they're low spending or dolphin. So I only buy the $4.99 monthly pass, which gives me like a 3,000 diamonds, which only is like 20 pulls per month, which is not bad. I actually like that. No, Yeah, 20 pulls. And, if math is mathing, um, per month, if I'm remembering this correctly, you get, so if there's, let's say 30 days in a month, and you get 50 diamonds per day. That is, may you do the math? 1,500 diamonds, I believe. Yeah, 1,500 diamonds, I believe. Yes. And then if we add the 150 diamonds every 4 weeks, that is going to be uh, 1,000. I know I'm just gonna go to my actual math because I actually created a something to help me keep track. Because you never know when you're gonna need it. Because I'm keeping track of all of this. Okay, so if we're saying like there's 30 days in a month, we make 5,000, 1,500 diamonds. And per week, we get like 600. Every 4 weeks, we get like 600 diamonds. And every month, we make 119 diamonds. So if we calculate all of that, that gives you 2,290 diamonds in total, which is the equivalent to about uh, 15 wishes, which is not bad. Now try calculating that with me adding on. So, like I said, 15 for 30 days, 600 for 4 weeks, and 19 or 190 diamonds per month. Again, that's like I said, it was 2,000 uh 290 diamonds. Now add onto it the yearly and monthly pass. That gives me 5,770 diamonds. I'm calling that a win. And if you calculate all of that, that gives us, if we divide that by 150 diamonds, which is how much one pull costs, within 1 month, just the way that I'm doing it, I am saving at least 38 wishes a month, which is not bad. And since a solo for these guys doesn't happen every single month, I can say, or hell, even a myth, which we're not going to be getting a myth for at least Xavier for at least a good while. I believe like if the Six Ally is introduced come next week, which again I pray, I hope my red-headed, yellow-eyed prince. I don't know who he is or what his name is. All I know is that I've been anticipating him for a freaking year and a half. Ever since Caleb was introduced. I came into this game because of Caleb. I stayed for Zane and Silas. And I fell in love with every one of these guys. There's no denying. I fell in love with all of them, but in different ways, obviously. Because if I look at Zave, I don't, you know, whoever the sixth ally is, if he has a darker personality than Caleb, I might just be digging myself into my own grave because I love dark characters. Caleb, though, in a way, in his own way, is dark. He has some dark attributes, and so does Silas. Hell, every single one of the allies have their own dark attributes. It's just that supposedly, if I was looking at this all correctly, every ally is darker than the last. So if we're starting off with Xavier being pure light and kind of sunshine and cute, then Zane is darker than uh Xavier. Then we go down the line. Uh Raphael is even darker than Zane. And then if you go down the line even more, Silas is darker than Raphael. And if we even go down more the rabbit hole, supposedly, Caleb is darker in terms of story, main storyline, at least. I don't, not so much in the cards. You can actually see in the cards, Caleb is not that dark. He's like a sunshine incarnate. But that doesn't mean like on his myths he's not super dark. I've noticed that he's really, really dark in the myths. So Caleb is darker than Silas, even though in all the other cards he's like sunshine and rainbows. But dude, he is possessive and also very overprotective. He has lightened up within the year of his introduction, but it doesn't negate the fact that Caleb is a dark character on his own. Because if we actually dig deep into his trauma and everything that is Caleb, then we will see a character that is basically holding on by a thread. Like, Caleb is one wrong move against MC for him to completely snap and turn to the dark side. Like, no one really realizes that. Everything he does is for MC to keep her safe, to make sure that she's okay, to make sure that she's happy. But if you take MC out of the equation, it's just a dark shell. Also, a rampaging beast that will destroy everything in its path. I believe all of them kind of are in the same way, but none more than Caleb because he made that vow that he'll be protecting MC with his life. So, yeah. I'm just blabbing at this point, and I really am looking forward to the next update next Friday if we get the live stream. I we won't know till literally us I believe Sunday night is when we're going to get the like a hint of what is to come. Because if I remember correctly, when it was the excuse me, when it was the 4.0 update, we got leading up to the live stream, we got a whole bunch of hints on what is to come. And everybody was like, "Oh no, it's going to be a wedding banner." No, it's not going to be a wedding banner. It became a wedding banner. And I still haven't read those cards. Nope, I have not. And with the path that I'm going with Zane, I'll be hitting the wedding banner before it's too soon or too long. I'll be hitting that wedding banner, or at least um the wedding bells, because I'm so close to 100 affinity. Because I'm playing the game how it was meant to be played. Taking your time, enjoying the cards day by day, not speed running, not like throwing all my money into getting the cards. No, that's not what I'm doing. I literally am just playing the game as it's supposed to be played, day by day, lore by lore, card by card. There's no rush in this game. I mean, I applaud the girlies who put a whole bunch of money into this game to speed run the whole thing and get the highest affinity, but the game was never meant to be played like that. You're supposed to take your time, get to know the guy, the guys, the gays, the guys. You're supposed to get to know the guys and interact with them normally. Though I can admit that I'm a little slow on the uptake for a year and a half of playing this game. I'm now just almost hitting 100 with Zane. But if I actually play the game how is a little bit more speed ready, maybe I would have had 100 by now. But believe me, by the time I reach 100, I'm going to be reading the card for Zane's wedding banner, and we're gonna get the wedding dress. And the moment that it happens, I will be posting on like Instagram and like YouTube the wedding bells. They'll be like dun 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 bum ba na 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 na. Believe me, I will post that. Not me singing, obviously, because my singing is not that great. I mean, it's okay. I can admit that it is okay. I can carry a tune, more or less. Lies. No, I can carry a tune, but it will take um it takes me singing like a song that has like a male vocalist for me to actually sound passable, because my voice is, as you can hear, it's very low, or more or less kind of low. It's not high pitched like this, and I can't keep this up for anything. But I do sound like this. And someone wanted me to chat. By the way, Scarlett, if you're listening, um, I know, like I said that you have to put a little bit of purr into your flirting. Um, I will demonstrate how to purr, but it's going to take time because I need to actually be reading the cards for me to actually show you how that works. Because I've come to realize that I can do the vocal stem of a purr when it comes to flirting, and it comes with all the when you're chronically online and chronically watch movies and also listen to audiobooks, you kind of pick up on some stuff. I can't naturally do it. I have no riz. but I can fake it when it comes to a little bit of acting. But yeah, I should really get into this game because we've been already talking for 30 minutes. Well, maybe not 30 minutes. Maybe it was 25. I just rambled. Which is fine. All right, here we go. I hope you didn't mind me rambling.
Encyclopedia of the world's biggest mysteries. I know what biodiversity means now.
Congratulations. Yeah. So, what we're going to focus on mostly right now is getting through like orbits for now because like I said, I need to pass orbits for all well, not for all of my accounts, just more specifically for my Xavier account and my main account, because due to the fact that I'm really low on diamonds on my main accounts, like a lot. I don't have enough diamonds to actually get me through the whole thing, throughout the whole pool. So even though yes, I am planning on putting like 150 like dollars into this new banner, which makes me cringe. I'm cringing on the inside. I have to put $150 into this. I wasn't expecting to do that, but I have to. I didn't want to, but it is what it is.
About time I get some exercise. It's just bluffing. This teamwork thing is going great.
And yes, I'm gonna let it do auto.
Did you
Because
spot
if
its weakness?
I had to do this, I would
It's
fail.
almost over. Don't let her get away. Back up. Let's see what trick it has up its sleeve. You're good.
We crushed that.
I mean, maybe not. Alright, let's go to the next one.
The flames of revenge burn bright. It's just bluffing.
I agree.
Stay alert.
Oh no, my controller is not
Do
in
you
the
think
way I
it
need
knows
it.
something about music?
If it doesn't, oh well. I'll show you. My turn.
Why are you getting closer to it? Come back here.
Okay, I need to pause. Because I need to switch over or switch around my controls.
I'll show you. Follow me, and let's stop it. You ready? We can resonate now. This teamwork thing is going great.
We're the best.
Did you spot its weakness?
You
I think
okay?
so.
It's nothing.
Go back to the pit you came from. I need you.
If that's your wish, why are you getting closer to it? Come, trust me on this.
Of course.
Alright. Hopefully this
I
worked.
don't think it's giving up just yet.
I'll make it give.
And I
were
still
too
don't
close to
understand
it.
orbits.
It's only
I'm coming. This teamwork thing is going great.
here's our chance.
It was like a brilliant opera.
It was very memorable.
It was. I still don't understand. Oh, excuse me.
My hands aren't just for painting. Watch out.
I'm gonna let it auto.
This teamwork thing is going great.
Here's our chance.
I'll feel the fatal blow. I'm getting the hang of it.
You're good.
This is just the prelude.
We crushed them.
Yay. All right, and now to do Caleb. Which they really, and I mean really, need to update Caleb and Silas's battle companions. Because it's not fair that
Small test.
it's only
It's
this.
nothing we can't handle. Elimination target identified.
Mission stopped. I've locked onto the target,
The Wanderers are drawn to this place.
and they're drawn to meet their end.
It's only got half its health left. You want to do a competition?
Of course, watch me.
Caleb, you handle
escape.
the monsters, I'll handle the Salacrums.
Can't hold on for much longer.
Let's see who can land the finishing blow.
Target updated.
The mission continues. My turn.
Sometimes I wish you'd let me be your shield. Let's see you dodge this. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Now's our chance to strike.
I'll show you.
Is it charging up for an attack?
Bring it on.
I'm right here. Focus fire. Let's see you dodge.
Maybe not? I'm almost done. I almost got it. I almost got it. We almost there. Yes.
Done.
Mission accomplished.
Yay.
A small test. It's nothing we can't handle.
And we'll just let autoplay for now.
Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger. Bring it on.
It's only got half its health left. You want to do a competition?
Of course. Watch me.
Can't hold on for much longer.
Let's see who can land the finishing blow.
Focus fire.
Caleb,
Coming.
you won't escape.
Also reminds me what the reruns are gonna look like
Time to change our strategy. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
for the myth. Because we already had there's a Romero, but I don't remember if they also reran God of Tides along with it.
I've locked onto the target.
And
Copy
we
that.
also already got
Go back to the
King
pit
of
you
Dark
came
Knight,
from.
which we already
Requesting
read
full
on
suppression
stream.
gunfire.
Roger.
And we also already
Coming.
we're going to be getting Zane's
You
myth
can't
rerun.
break the connection.
I don't remember when that's gonna happen.
Target is within range. Commence encirclement.
Let's end this together.
And
I've locked onto the
How would you rate our teamwork?
100%.
also all my MCs, I'm sorry to say this, They are cursed with same face syndrome. They've been all blessed with the same face. Why? Because I stuck with one model and kept going. I just changed their skin tone. But they all have the same face.
This is too easy.
It looks weak.
Yeah, it's very weak. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger. My turn.
If you guys ever want to watch me redesign my MCs, just let me know.
I've locked onto the target.
Copy that. You should think before charging in.
I know.
Focus fire. Here's a change in requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger. I've locked onto the target.
Copy that. Let's see you dodge this. I'm right here.
Halo.
Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
That is so cool. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this.
Here's a
But I
change
think
in
it's because it's
tactics. Stay cool.
I don't have the right
Target is
slack
within
from.
range. Commence encirclement.
Let's end this together.
Sometimes I wish you'd let me be your shield. Time to change our strategy.
I've locked onto the target.
I'm right here.
You won't escape.
Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Now's our chance to strike.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
can't run.
definitely. I'm not gonna be able to beat this.
Bring it on.
It recovered. Let's change our rhythm. Let's see you dodge this. It's okay to
I knew
rely
I
on
should
me
change
sometimes.
the cards.
Here's a change in tactics.
We're gonna quit and start from the beginning. Because I don't have the right card. Or, well, yeah, I don't have the cards for this. Either that or they're not leveled up correctly. Oh, most definitely not leveled up correctly. I'm surprised. Alright. Can you tell I don't, like, give two damns about this? I don't do the battle. Can you tell? I'm this low with the characters. I really didn't give
A small test.
a lot.
It's nothing we can't handle.
It looks weak.
Yeah, it's very weak. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger. Bring it on. You won't escape. I've locked onto the target.
Copy that. You can't break our connection. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Now's our chance to strike. Sometimes I wish you'd let me be your shield. It recovered. Let's change our rhythm. Time to change our strategy.
Most definitely.
Charging up for an attack.
Eat this. I'm running low on medical supplies.
That's okay. It's nice to know you're worried about me. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Time to show them what we can do. Focus fire. Time to change our strategy. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Now's our chance to strike. Target is within range. Commence encirclement.
Let's end this together. Eat this.
if its health can recover. Let's change our... Let's see you dodge this.
Bring it on.
Focus fire. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this again.
I'm right here. Sometimes I wish you'd let me be
This is
your
what I get for not having strong cards.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Okay, I'll take the L. I'll take the L. I got enough diamonds. That just means I have to upgrade these cards. I'll take the L. And while I'm here, I might as well collect my reward. And I'll go through all of this later. But I'll collect this one on stream next Tuesday. When I do the pull for the other counts. Right, time to change over accounts. And again, I'll do the other ones by myself, the orbits. I'll do them later tonight, but probably off stream. Also, I forgot to show you how to do the thing for the redeem. So let me explain how to do the redeem. So it's go to your profile, then you go to the gear icon, press more, redeem code, and type. I have to go look up the code. Because I have it, or I bookmarked it, but I forgot to... Ooh. What am I doing? I have Instagram right here on my computer. Okay. D-U-A and W U redeem. And there we go. I already did it on my other accounts. I just did not do it on my main or here. All right, time to go to the main. But I have to admit, the image is really cute. And here's our Prince Charming Silas. Or our Dragon Prince, King, whatever you want to call him. I sometimes call him Daddy. Just joking, obviously. Can't call him that. Oh, it's not a diamond. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think we read Xavier's last time because I was running out of time. So let's read Xavier's event story, or at least the first, like the prologue, because obviously I do plan on reading like the whole event story for all the allies. It might not be till I might not finish reading them till at least maybe the next the 31st or the 30th, I mean. So we'll like pace them out. So it would be that we start off with Xavier on Friday, or next Friday. We start off on with Xavier, and then Zane, and then on Saturday, because I do plan on streaming Saturday, because I plan on reading or doing a bulk read of like 3 cards on next Saturday, on the Saturday that follows after the poll. So we're gonna read then Raphael and Silas, and we're going to read Caleb on the 30th. That way that everybody gets read, everybody gets their time in the sun. So let's just get the prologue over with for Xavier, so you guys can see what we're getting ourselves into. Xavier and I arrive at the set. In the long, narrow corridor, dim light casts swaying shadows on the walls. I'm not sure if it's because I'm about to make my debut as a producer or because of the atmosphere here, but I feel a little nervous. Something's terrifying could pop out at any moment.
We can use horror movie logic. Don't get too curious. Don't trust strangers.
As Xavier speaks, he takes my hand.
And most importantly, never be separated from your partner. That's how we'll keep the horror movie cliches at bay.
Dark figure suddenly lunges from the doorway. Blood drips from its face, and sharp fangs are protruding from its mouth. Xavier and I step back. Under our silent gaze, the figure's dramatic flailing starts to look awkwardly out of place.
Hello. You must be the director?
I forgot to put my device on streaming mode. There we go. Xavier sets the toppled light stand upright while pointing at the hem of the figure's costume. It catches on the doorframe.
Another tug will ruin it. Do you need some help?
A few minutes later, the director leads us through the dim corridor to the bustling set, using a wet wipe to clean her cheeks as she walks.
This is actually our tradition for welcoming new members to the team. The jump scare was a bit rough, I know. Sorry about that.
We're actually seen our previous we've actually seen your previous work and behind the scene footage, so we were prepared.
Oh, you see my movies?
Yeah. The way you utilize the shifts in lighting to build fear is brilliant.
Xavier waggles his fingers and twists humor wait. Humanoid shadow appear on the wall. It's waves at us.
How did you do that? Lighting technicians, over here.
The amazing sight quickly attracts the entire crew. The atmosphere is lively before long. After a welcome ceremony ends, we return to our lounge.
Are you still nervous?
Kind of at first, but knowing you're here with me made it disappear. You understand how horror movies work, and you have experience being on set. I count off each reason on my fingers. Xavier takes my other hand and raises a few more.
We watched those movies together, and we shared that experience too. No wonder I wasn't nervous. I was with you.
Even though this is my first time as a producer, I want to do my best. If someone we know has complaints about the movie and then see our names on the credits,
We'll just say we didn't make it before they ask.
that would only work. That would only make us look more suspicious. He leans down and gently presses his forehead against mine.
If that's the worst case scenario, then there's nothing to worry about. You considered all those factors, but you still haven't noticed the most important thing?
Oh?
As long as we're together, we can always look forward to something good.
I'll do this tomorrow. But it is now official. I can now get wishes. Or I can start wishing if I wanted to. Which I'm not going to. At least not yet. I'm actually quite curious how everybody else is dressed.
too busy right now. Tell me, what's bothering you? We can figure it out together.
Oh, I think this is the new update. Instead of it being like a rotating thing where you had to remove, you can now just meet up with the guys. And you don't have to lose track. Oh, come on. Raphael, you could do so much better. I'll accept this, Zane, as long as it's not the black outfit. I mean, I got used to it, so we don't have to mind that one too much. And Xavier, what are we wearing? Very cute. Also, I should read this before you guys... Even though I already claimed the diamonds, I want to read this for you guys. Because its server maintenance has been completed, we apologize for the inconvenience. This may have caused... It did cause some inconvenience to me. I am sorry. It caused me so much inconvenience that I wasn't able to stream. Here's some 200 diamonds and an Imperium bluish. Please check and claim. There's a bouquet of mugwort for you to hang above the door. May this touch of green ward off any illness and misfortune for you and your family. That's so sweet of them. May the fresh fragrance fill your household with good fortune and peace. Very kind. Alright, time for me to get that code again. Okay, D U A N W U. Gotta make sure I get all the diamonds I can get. But this is starting to get very suspicious. I'm starting to think that the reason why they're giving us so many diamonds, because if I'm keeping track of like the last 3 weeks, or last not 3 weeks, but the last few days since this banner has started, we're going to be getting 500 from the just alone from the banner, and then we'll be getting like 10 diamonds from
opened up nearby.
the
Let's eat there when you aren't busy.
from the trailer, from the wish rack. And we got 200 just for the inconvenience they gave us for making us wait during maintenance. And they also just gave us 200 more diamonds just because it's a holiday. I will take what I can get. So if we're calculating all of that, it is
I heard a new barbecue restaurant opened up nearby.
910
Let's eat there when you aren't
diamonds.
busy.
Just thank you very much, Infold. That's very generous of you. That's very generous. I should save this on my computer later. Yeah, later. We'll save it. But that would probably be on a different device. Okay. So, like always, I do plan on getting this from the VOD. So, with that being said, let us begin. Hola, mi amores. Soy yo, Violeta Kitty, and today we're going to be reading another round of Love and Deep Space. Today we're going to be reading Raphael's Promise Card, Trueheart Flip. And as the synopsis says, no matter how messy fate gets, I always end up with exactly what I want. Alright, with that being said, let's begin in 3, 2, 1.
Because of the current weather, the ship to Verona has temporarily docked. The departure time is currently unknown.
We're two lucky ducks, cutie. We got a room with an ocean view.
Yes, what a lucky ducky we are. After putting away our luggage, Raphael heads to the window. Meanwhile, I plop onto the bed. You're really calling this lucky? We should be on a cruise right now. In our cabin with an ocean view. Who knows how long we'll be here, stuck in here. What if we miss Auntie's concert? I start reviewing backup plans. I start reviewing backup plans in my head, but then Raphael's face suddenly leans in, giving me a start.
Really that scary? You know, the window is great for taking in the scenery. Are you sure you don't want to join me? You can beat an octopus in a who can cling to me better contest.
I'm giving you a taste of your own, taste of my octopus hug. Raphael gently guides me to the window, and I feel as though I'm looking at a painting. The whole city is teeming with life. Wow, you're right. We're high up. Wait, what's that statue? It looks kind of weird.
I can't tell. I see a fishtail though. Maybe it's like a whale? But the thing on its head kinda reminds me of a rocket launcher.
I mean, this is a coastal city. Ocean-themed statues are to be expected, but does that thing even exist in the sea?
I've seen my fair share of strange sea creatures. Nothing comes close to that, though. If you're curious, let's check it out. It's nearby.
I slowly loosen my grip around him and think. Since we're here, let's make the most of it all. We're already here, and it's been a shame to leave with regrets. Besides, I've never explored this city.
Just so you know, There's no turning back.
Wait, am I being reckless? Maybe you need to help me calm down. Or restless. Raphael shrugs. Then he pulls out a coin flip. Raphael shrugs. Then he pulls out a coin from his pocket and fiddles with it.
We'll keep it simple. It's your call if it's heads, and mine if it's tails. The coin will be our scapegoat regardless of who's acting on impulse. What do you think?
That is one way to look at it. Agreed. Okay, let's leave it to fate.
Here's my contact info. If we don't make it back in time, we'll give up our tickets voluntarily. Don't make the crews wait for us.
The ship is packed with celebrities on tight schedules. The lobby is buzzing with complaints and it's getting chaotic. Good thing we flipped a coin, otherwise I'd still be stressed over nothing in our hotel room. While waiting at the front desk, we flip through a brochure. Most of it goes over the local culture.
No wonder the city had a punk aesthetic when we looked at it from above.
Are we overdressed? We're going to attract a... Okay, we're going to attend a concert, but Raphael takes back our IDs from the front desk and smooths out the hem of his dress, or my dress.
There's a mall next to the hotel. Let's go there and change.
Okay. Oh, Raphael in a hoodie. I love this hoodie so much. Surrounded by studded leather, surrounded by studded leather jackets and ripped coats, we finally dig out the plainest hoodie as set we could find.
This should help us blend in. And since we kinda committed to this, we should go all the way, yeah? Do you remember what the brochure said? The people here have a carefree, do-whatever lifestyle.
The coin that led us here reappears in Raphael's palm.
Neither of us needs to play tour guide this time. We'll let the coin decide our destinations.
Alright, the coin will be our official tour guide for this whimsical trip.
Are you thirsty? Let's start with that.
After we each grab a bottle with an unreliable label, I silently pray to the god of coins for some mercy.
You're not secretly wishing I get the nastier one, right?
I bring the bottle to my lips and an odd smell rushes up my nose. YOLO. It's just clear, sparkling water. What's the worst that could happen? After a few gulps, the salty bitterness and greasy stench hits my taste buds with a sucker punch. Is this seawater from your homeland?
Are you trying to say it suits my taste, so I'll drink it for you? Yeah, no. I'm not falling for that.
As if one bad drink wasn't enough, Raphael sets his sights on the bottle of squid ink in the adjacent vending machine.
Humans are creative. First, they turn a squid's defense weapon into pasta sauce, and now it's a drink?
No. I'm not. I'm not touching with a 50-foot pole. No. Heck to the no. I am not. No. I know that they do squid ink pasta, but no. I'm not doing it. I like squid, but I'm not doing the ink. Nope. 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 You're not going to try that, right? Can I choose not to take it? Raphael doesn't let me off the hook. And fate, via coin flip, had the same idea.
Look at the squid eyes on the bottle. Don't they look like they're mocking us?
Most definitely. It's not just the squid. The two bottles and I are laughing at you.
This thing is tightly sealed. Why isn't the squid head budging?
Wanting Raphael to enjoy his delicacy as soon as possible, I inspect the bottle and discover a hidden pump. Found it. I can't believe they actually made a drink with a pump.
Wait, don't aim that at me. I think it's spray paint.
The pink sparkler on my the pink splashes on the ground confirms Raphael's guess. Luckily, we avoided the disaster in the nick of time.
Good thing I dodged that. Otherwise, my face would be colorful for a while. A long while.
Who would put a spray paint in something that looks like a vending machine? Actually, how did you figure it out so quickly?
There's graffiti all over the place, and the pump thingy was too suspicious for my liking. Tagging a wall is probably as natural as grabbing a drink here.
Let's not waste these 2 cans. I'm leaving a warning for tourists. Green walls are scarce. So we let the coin lead us through twists and turns until we end up in a plaza. Before I can appreciate the lively atmosphere, my eyes are drawn to the towering statue ahead of us. Raphael, look! Isn't that the statue we saw from the from our hotel?
Huh? Oh, you're right. I told you it was just a short walk away.
The fish tail paired with the squid's head. It's a weird combo. We head to the local call. We heard the locals call it the Squid Maid. That's actually the city's mascot.
I'd like to thank natural selection for not making me evolve into that.
Are you here for the gaming festival? Come over here to register.
Someone in the festival-themed shirt calls out to us. After learning we're tourists, she patiently provides an explanation.
The original purpose of this event wasn't to have fun at the arcade. It was about graffiti. Our graffiti culture has grown so much. You've seen how even the city's corners are covered in layers of color. There's only one way to prevent your artwork from being painted over. You need to be victorious in the gaming festival.
This is starting to sound very suspicious. Are they trying to say this is Splatoon? This is Splatoon. And the only reason why I know this is because the game is centered around squids.
If you win, you can leave your victory graffiti here. It'll be your exclusive space that's protected for a year.
Oh my god, this is Splatoon. We don't get to participate. I turned to look at Raphael. We were looking for a place to do graffiti anyway. Should we give it a shot?
We'll let the coin decide.
Darkness encapsulates my vision as Raphael places the festival octopus hat on my head.
Even if we put the grand prize aside, this hat is pretty good.
I left the hat slightly to see what's in front of me. There's a arcade machine with the words "Legendary Fishing Champ." I've seen this before. It's a game of chance. The longer you play, the better the odds. But we're short on time. Raphael pinches my cheek before tying the hat's tentacles into a bow under my chin.
I gotta make sure it's nice and tight so you won't explode with a smile later.
Before I can react, the underwater scene turns into Raphael's personal turntable. How are you catching rate so high?
Every human-made game has rules, right? They usually reflect the real world.
So you've been aiming for the angelfish's gills, the whale's fins, and can't keep up. There's too many. I can only spot a big fish now.
I don't have as many arms as an octopus. Can you hit the buttons over there? Please and thank you.
Okay. Eventually, every fish in these waters is caught by Raphael. None of them slip away. Thankfully, the knot is keeping my face in check. My grin wouldn't cause a commotion.
You are the legendary fishing champion.
Well, so much for staying low key. Suddenly, a crowd surges towards us like a wave.
What? You can actually beat this game?
Help me run around.
They were definitely hired by the organizers.
Thanks for watching, but please give us some space. It's kinda windy today. We don't want our spray paint accidentally decorating your clothes.
Once the crowd has seen enough and leave, Raphael hands me the spray paint.
It's okay if you haven't decided what we should make. It's not like this is a once-in-a-lifetime shot. Just have fun.
The last person to leave is a bratty kid who rolls his eyes at us after hearing Raphael's comment. I lazily spray a cute little pink fish, only to watch it get swallowed by Raphael's giant shark.
You took the have fun part to heart. I can feel it in my gills.
Raphael lifts me off the ground, taps the
rules say
arcade machine screen, and opens his mouth.
We can paint anywhere, so of course we gotta choose the most eye-catching spot.
Hugging me, Raphael guides my hand to draw a massive shark head across most of the screen.
We won, which means we earned the right to be a little wild. Besides, this was fate. If anyone has a problem, they can talk to Lady Luck.
You're not wrong. Not to mention, we were just passing by.
Now it's your turn.
Make the shark more ferocious. I add some pointy teeth to the shark's jaws.
The shark might not have the best bite, but those teeth are still sharp enough to tear everything apart.
I crouched to grab a different color when I noticed a giant black splotch on the ground. Did a can with black spray paint leak? Raphael, look.
Isn't that where you put your pink fishy?
Upon closer inspection, I noticed the faint trace of pink under the black.
Looks like a mean sea urchin swallowed your fish.
Who did this? I look around and spot the brat from earlier skating off. He's holding a can of black spray paint.
We caught him red-handed.
The joke was too easy, and I'm not saying it. Poor Fishy. That kid is definitely the culprit. Where's the coin? Unless fate says otherwise, I won't let him off the hook.
Same rule as always. If it lands on heads, we hunt that squirt down. If it's tails, we don't.
The coin arches through the air and lands on his palm, its head.
It's time to avenge our pink fishy.
Yes, please.
He has a skateboard. We need to use a shortcut.
Raphael pulls up his hoodie, leaps onto the street's pipe, and then looks at me.
He's probably going down the hill. I'll mark the route with paint. Follow me.
Are we parkouring right now?
Think of it as a graffiti performance.
I lean forward, guided by a streak of spray paint. I slide along the pipe.
I've never done a one-stroke piece before. Let's see how it turns out.
Is our talented artist starting a new art movement?
You're gonna have to be my co-founder in that case.
I'm fully admiring. I'm fully immersed in my rooftop vigilante fantasy when I see Raphael suddenly stop. Raphael, how do I? My mind is blank, and when the color floods back in, I'm in Raphael's arms. The kids rounds the corner behind us. Raphael was on the step ahead after all.
Oh no!
Ready to charge between us, he grits his teeth. The skateboard is heading in our direction. Raphael, I'm so sorry for yawning. Raphael stomps on the skateboard at the last second. It flips and the kid flies. He's sprawled out on the pavement.
You should work on your skating skills, homie.
Ow! It was a joke! Did have to chase after me.
What a coincidence. I also have a joke. We can add the finishing touches to our victory graffiti by using your skateboard.
My god, what is this man? They paid him too much. Raphael twirls the skateboard in his hand and sprays the words "Game Over" all in caps. In all caps.
Hey, you don't need to rub it in.
Our revenge is complete. We turn around and admire the graffiti trail left on the pipe. It's almost like our invisible snake. Invincible snake is devouring the street. Now this is a true mark of a winner.
To be honest, it's more like a super duper extra long jumbo pink ribbon fish. Maybe that's what your pink fishy looks like as an adult.
Oh. As over the top as it sounds, I understand what he meant. I grab his arm and ask, What's our next What's our next destination? On the train that's running smoothly, we're just on the train that's running smoothly, we're deciding how many stops to visit based on the coin we have left. I only have a few. What's in this pocket? And well, what's in this pocket? A handful? Oh, these are our leftover arcade tokens.
Add what's in my pocket too. Looks like we have dozens, cutie. And since this train goes in a loop, we can ride it until nightfall.
My stomach lets out a loud protest. Defeated, I can only mutter. That's a bad idea. I might not live to see tomorrow. Suddenly, my palm feels lighter. Raphael is giving the arcade tokens to the kids on the train. Isn't this a case of blatant cheating? Raphael returns to his seat that's next to me and tosses 5 real coins into my hand. 5 stops, huh? Let's see. We can get street food at the 5th stop.
Fate doesn't want you to go hungry either.
Content, I rest my head against Raphael's shoulder. So, a trip without a plan can go this smoothly.
Huh? Were you picturing us chasing daylight, eating whatever we could find? Well, I guess we can try doing that for our next vacation.
I pinched Raphael's leg as a warning, but his fingers hit something. But my fingers hit something rough and metallic in his pocket. It's almost like he's still hiding coins. He didn't give me all of them. I can't help but tilt my head and eye his profile. Sensing me move my hand off his shoulder, Raphael turns to me and smiles.
You can only lean on me for 4 more stops. Unless you want to extend our train ride?
No thanks. After eating a hearty meal, we walk hand in hand across the overpass near the neighborhood. Night falls. Under glowing light, uh, under glowing light, streets are uh, flowed like a neon curtain straight out of the punk comic. Walking on the graffiti covered overpass, Raphael and I feel like we're catched between real life and a comic book.
So this city turns into a comic after dark.
The day is almost over. I wonder how the cruise ship is doing. If we miss it, we should tell Auntie. Raphael checks his phone. The as- uh, amusement amusement flickers in his eyes.
Sorry to disappoint you, but the hotel said the ship will be leaving tomorrow morning. We won't be late.
Yay! Sorry. Yay. I can't believe our lucky streak lasted this long.
It's not over yet. We still have the rest of tonight, yeah? Same as before. Heads means we go with your plan. Tails means we'll go with mine. What do you think?
Yeah, no, we don't do promotions on this thing. Hold on. I want tails this time. Raphael reaches for the coin, but someone who's walking against the crowd bumps into him. The coin sails away from us. We chase the rolling coin down the overpass this over the passes stairs until it stops in front of the bar.
Now I understand why they say money can grow legs. Heads or tails?
We push the door open only to be greeted by empty seats and the cold sign that says for lease. We're somehow more aware than the bar owner. Maybe we should.
It's fine. Come in. We haven't officially shut down yet.
Once we sit down, the owner, who's not a local, tells us what happened. He ran a fortune-telling bar, but the people here don't believe fate can be predicted.
I'm glad that you showed up. If no one showed up after today, I would have finished the last bottle.
Didn't mean to yawn. I must be tired.
Hang on, I'll grab some drinks. If you're curious, you can check out the fortune-telling kit in that box.
Since the bar owner doesn't care anymore, we grab the deck of oracle cards and guidebooks.
Judging by your face, you want to ask a question. You can go first.
The question that's been lingering on my mind can finally be answered. Our future. What will our future be like? The card reveals a familiar image. The sea maid from the plaza. What the? Why is this even in the deck of Oracle cards? Did the bar owner mix up the cards?
It must be flattered and confused. Imagine being turned into a divine mascot.
I won't redraw since we're doing this for fun. I'll take it. The wave seems to shimmer, and the squid maid looks like it's floating on the sea. Maybe it's because of the lighting. My thoughts are inexplicably entangled, nervous. I flip over the card. It reads, its reading has 3 phrases.
Beauty goes hand in hand with danger. Freedom and restraint are mired in never-ending strife. The fleeting is intertwined with the eternal.
How are you reading faster than me when it's upside down for you? Hold on. You peeked!
How many questions did you ask to get 3 answers? Also, you got a drink if you agree with that mumbo-jumbo.
I don't believe in that. My fingers linger on the glass for a while, but I don't pick it up. Deep down, I'm yearning for something certain, something complete.
You know, that lofty vagueness barely qualifies as fortune-telling.
Your turn. I reshuffle the cards, but Raphael didn't reach for them.
I'll pass. After seeing what you got, I think unpredictability is more fun.
Propping my chin up. Okay, propping my chin up on my hand, I fiddle with the deck. Then, in a matter-of-fact tone, I said, "Is it unpredictable? Those little pieces of advice from the coin, none of them were decided by fate. I just so happened to see a statue I was curious about and chose the one arcade game you could succeed in. Then we did parkour, and 5 coins led us to street food. Even this bar. Are they all just coincidences?"
What are you trying to say?
Raphael, you set me up. I was naive to think fate had my back and that I could do whatever I pleased. But it was all because of you. Were you disappointed to see me credit fate for everything you planned out?
Not really. If anything, I'm grateful. If you had figured it out sooner, you'd be blaming me for that awful drink you had to swallow.
I almost forgot about that.
Cutie, enjoy your last drink for today. I brought you here so you could rest before we leave.
He is so hot. You arranged everything to appear as perfectly coincidence. Is it because of the thrill of leaving everything up to chance? Raphael raises his hand. The coin obeys him as it spins in his fingertips.
Gambling means you risk losing. I never signed up for that. What if I told you I always end up with exactly what I want? It doesn't matter how messy things get. Is that really gambling?
Maybe. I don't believe you. Can anyone always get everything they want?
You can. Only if you know the one thing you want to hold on to, though.
This is such a shame. I want him so bad.
You don't believe me? Then I'll let you call the shots one last time. You made your choice, right?
I nod. Then Raphael flips our remaining coin. Gray washes over my vision. In spite of the blur, something stands out. It's clearer than anything else, and that's what I'm holding onto. My vision returns to normal. I'm tightly holding Raphael's hand.
You didn't even tell me your choice. You just grabbed my hand and made me miss the coin. Now what are we gonna do?
You said I only need to hold on one thing. Raphael, I think I understand what you were implying. If you really know the end, if you already know the ending you want, then the path you take doesn't matter. All of them lead to your decision. Raphael taps his glass with his, and some of his drink slips into mine.
No matter how unpredictable fate is, it can't get between us.
Oh. That was actually quite sweet. I actually like this card. I wish I could rank the cards though. I'll probably do that during my 20 days of streaming. But for now, I have nothing. Should I continue or should I stop here? Because it is Friday night. So I can't continue and read like main story as we are technically now in Death and Rebirth. Technically. Because we already read Homecoming Wings. Already finished it. We did not finish Death. We didn't even start Death and Rebirth. And to your yesterday, we haven't started it either. And this is gonna take us a while to read. I can tell you that. It might take us an hour and a half, I think. If I'm understanding the amount of the chapters lengths. So it'll be 15. We'll just estimate this is how long it's gonna take. So 15, 30, 45, an hour 15, an hour 30, an hour 45, 2 hours. Yeah, it's take about 2 hours. And if you guys want to be here for the road, we can be here for 2 hours. Or we can wait till 20 days of streaming so we can get through all the main story. Because I do plan on reading main story with you guys. Well, you know what? Let's read Zane's new card that we just got with the 10 days with you. That way we'll have something to read. And like always, I do plan on getting this from the VOD. So, with that being said, let us begin. Hola, mi amores. Soy yo, Violeta Kitty, and today we're going to be reading another round of Love and Deep Space. Today we're going to be reading Zane's 10 Days with You card, Blooming Hour. And as the synopsis says, I want to capture spring and you. Alright, with that being said, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. The spring wind blows. Okay, the spring's wind blows rice fiercely. Okay, the spring wind blows fiercely, and the clouds outside the window constantly shift, spilling across my sight. A moment ago, they looked like the plastic flowers that decorate the table. Now, they're resembling steak that's been finely diced on the dinner plate.
It's still early. Do you want to play a murder mystery game later?
I take a photo of my mint chocolate chip souffle. Ooh, I actually want to try that. On the table that's barely been touched. It's supposed to be a mint chocolate, but it tastes like mint toothpaste. When will your overtime end, Dr. Zane? As I close the chat window, a notification appears on my phone. Letters across time. Restored is... okay. Restored is new shows showing in the theater. Follow this timeline love story, or follow this timeless love story from campus sweethearts to grow old together. Sigh. Will I be able to ask Zane about watching this movie before they stopped showing it. He's so busy lately. The after work rush hours had passed, but the reception desk wasn't any uh quieter than usual.
Dr. Zane is still doing his rounds. You need to wait a little longer. Wait, Dr. Grayson, why are you leaving so early?
We don't have many patients today, and Dr. Zane knows I'm taking a certain someone to the movies. He insisted that I leave early.
Oh, that Hunter girl. What movie are you two watching? Romance? Horror?
It's an art film that's been re-released. I think it's called...
Letters Across Time.
How did you know? You saw it already?
I watched it online before. I was actually planning to see the re-release.
A couple who met and fell in love during their school days are separated due to a misunderstanding at graduation. They reunite and fall in love again years later.
Leave early, but here you are having a nice chat. I suppose you're not actually in a hurry.
Ah, Dr. Zane, I'm in a hurry. I've got to go. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Zane stops beside me, and his nonchalant gaze sweeps over me.
You look like you weren't ready to end that conversation either. What were you talking about?
If you're willing to reserve some of your weekend for me, I might think about telling you. He picks up my bag, and a hint of amusement appears on his eyes.
I can't promise the weekend, but we have tonight.
After leaving the hospital, Zane and I walk down the street at night. Our arms and shoulders occasionally bump into each other. It's almost like it's been eons since we strolled like this.
Indeed. I've been working overtime for a while. What did you want to do this weekend?
That's a secret for now. I turn to give Zane a mysterious look, but my eyes were drawn to the stray lock of his hair that was sticking up. Even Mr. Perfect has a cowlick. That's so cute. I smile and reach for Zane's hair. It looks soft. He had probably worn a surgeon cap for a long time. Zane catches my hand before I could touch him. I use it as an opportunity to gently trace the line of his palm with my finger. His skin was unusually dry. He needs to disinfect his hands before every surgery. Considering how busy he's been, that's a lot of hand washing. He probably doesn't have time to take care of his skin. Ooh, the calluses, I can only imagine. I see you haven't been using hand lotion, Dr. Zane.
I need you to keep me in check. Hold on, I need to take this. Understood. I'm on my way. Sorry, there's a car accident on Bloom Bay Street. The injured have been brought to our hospital, and I need to head back to check on them. I ordered a matcha chocolate crepe cake and nut toast for you. They'll be delivered to your place later.
Wow, this man thinks ahead. And apology pastries. This man knows me so well. I hate him so much. Okay, by the way, little fun fact about me. I don't say, if I say I hate someone with a smile, it doesn't mean I hate them. It means I love them, like, beyond words. But if I say I hate you, and there's not a smile on my face, it actually means I don't like you.
Here, which preset story do you want to do?
My college, no, my colleague pulls me back from my, recollection. I check my phone again, but there's no sign of notifications I've been waiting for. Dane is probably still working. I guess I won't see him today either. My colleague hands me my phone. My colleague hands me her phone, but I can't muster up the enthusiasm. I have no choice but to make up some flimsy excuse. Thanks, but I just remembered I have something to do. I need to go. Have fun. Turn around. I turn to see the person I've been thinking about. He walks towards me. I don't think I told you the name of this restaurant. How did you find me?
Magic.
Okay. Huh?
You're not the only one who fell victim to the spell of mint chocolate turning into mint toothpaste. I already suggested improvements to the manager here, but they didn't take my advice, I suppose.
Why don't we try it together? We'll formally accuse them of using toothpaste instead of their dessert.
I'd rather take you to a place that serves desserts untouched by the toothpaste spell.
I thought you'd be working late tonight.
The surgery went well and ended earlier than expected. I also have something more important to do today.
Which is...
It's a secret.
Oh. Why are you being so secretive?
The magic won't work if I tell you.
Oh my lord, I love this man so much. A mischievous glint flashes in his eyes.
I'm merely a kind-hearted doctor passing by, and I've decided to help Miss Hunter escape boredom and her dinner. Give me your hand first, then the spell will activate.
At our first stop after leaving the restaurant, Thane brings me to a small private movie theater. It's not very big, but the decor is exquisite. Classic movie posters cover the wall while the popcorn machine reveals a faint, sweet, buttery aroma. The posters of Letters Across Time occupy the most prominent spot here. Maybe it's because it's currently being re-released. Does Zane want to watch this movie?
I'm sorry, we only have one private screening room left.
We reach the ticket counter as soon as the elderly couple does.
You youngsters were here first. It's okay. We're not in a hurry.
Are you two also here to see Letters Across Time? Many audiences from back then want to watch the re-release. A school nearby was actually used as a filming location for this movie. Would you two like to visit it while you wait? I'll contact you once a room is available.
A filming location? Before the thought can fully form in my mind, Zane catches my fingers and gives them a gentle shake.
Do you want to check it out?
Now?
I was planning to watch the re-release with you, but this elderly gentleman has a severe case of genu varum.
Okay. I don't know big words. But I know this is doctor speak. I don't know if anybody was a doctor, please type in the comments what exactly that is. Or what kind of illness that can you explain it to me?
It'll be difficult for them to go.
I gently squeeze his hand. Excuse me, why don't you watch first? It's still early, and we'd like to visit the film location for the movie.
Really? Thank you.
They handed us the communicative booking booklet. They hand us the yeah, there we go. They hand us the commemorative booklet that comes with the movie. Despite our polite protests, we have no choice but to accept it.
I thought only old people like us would be interested in this classic film. By the way, if you're going to the school, remember to check and see if the snow cherry trees have bloomed. We were inspired to exchange love letters under those trees back then.
Oh my, that was ages ago.
You promised me that we'd exchange love letters every year.
And I kept my word.
I watched the elderly couple. No. Okay, I watched the elderly couple enter the private screening room as they still playfully bicker with each other. My thoughts linger on something they mentioned. Writing love letters is to each other for a lifetime. I can't believe people actually do that. Now that's what I call letters across time. Oh, right. Have you seen this movie before?
Yes, I watched it once a long time ago. I've been wanting to see it again recently.
Me too. We're really on the same wavelength, too. We're really on the same wavelength. Too bad our schedules haven't been lining up lately.
We'll see the movie eventually.
He takes my hand and leads me outside.
Let's check on those snow cherry trees from the movie.
When Zane and I arrive at the school, we discover that the gate is locked.
Visiting. That's fine, but today's my day off. Do you know how to climb over walls? walk along the west side, you'll see a spot you can climb over. It's on the lower end.
Is he really letting us in like this?
I guess many people want to visit since the movie's re-release is available.
No wonder he sounded like a customer service. Following the security guard's direction, Dan and I arrive at the section of the wall that's slightly lower. Do you remember? This is where the guy helps the girl climb over the skip class in the movie.
She climbed up the wall, but was afraid to jump down, and he said,
"Give me your hand first, then the spell will arrive. Uh, activate." Zane and I share a knowing smile with a nimble Zane and I share a knowing smile. With nimble precision, he pushes off the wall, flips over the top, and lands on the other side. Whoa, you're good. Did you also skip class?
I did, actually. A few times to be exact. But more importantly, there's an excellent hunter beside me now. I can't afford to be complacent.
Not wanting to be left behind, I get a running start and grab the top of the wall. Then I pull myself up and over. Even though the wall isn't high, Zane still stands with his arms outstretched. He's ready to catch me if necessary. Don't worry, the wall climbing is a required course for excellent, excellent hunters.
I thought you'd give me a chance to recreate a scene since we're at a filming location.
Someone's a little pouty. Is that why you climbed up so quickly? Considering how proactive you are, I made sure my arms are wide open before leaping towards Zane. For a moment, the world is nothing. Okay. For a moment, the world is nothing but a sound of wind rushing past my ears. Then it becomes the feeling of his arms, his warm and steady heartbeat. You're good at recreating the spell from the movie too, huh?
I must thank you for being willing to participate.
The campus layover. The campus layout isn't complicated, and we easily find the classroom where the two main characters first met. Because of the movie has been released, the filming location had been restored to their original setup so fans can visit and take commemorative photos. Jen and I sit down at the desk or by the window and find the notebook on the drawer. Did something catch your eye?
A challenging math problem with derivatives. This student got it wrong, even after trying to correct their work.
Of course, you would pick up on that. You can tell just by looking.
It's obvious.
Zane, Your notes must have been popular during your school days.
Every finals week, yes.
I bet that even after all those years, the legend of the Zane Guide still uh, calculates among circulates among the students in Skyhaven University's School of Medicine.
During my last visit, I heard they were still being passed around.
Your notes really are amazing. I wish we were juniors. I were your junior.
You only want that because of my notes?
Revealing an enigmatic half smile, he closes the notebook. If you have another way to help, I'm willing to see what they are.
Ah, yes. Strictly supervising your sleep schedule to develop healthy sleep habits.
I think I'll politely decline on that front. I turned to continue our tour, but I accidentally knocked a notebook off the desk. I pick it up and a pink letter slides out from between the pages. It looks like a love letter. I don't remember seeing it in the movie though.
It's possible a fan left it here.
Since, since it's not a prop, we decide to not pry. We steal it and return it to where we found it. I wonder if it's a letter he received or one he never sent. Did he end up with the person he liked?
You're curious?
Not really. I was just speculating. From someone important to me for a long time before we reunited. So, I hope everyone has a happy ending. I look into his eyes. Speaking of which, Zany, did you really never receive any love letters when you were in school?
Did you want me to?
You smell. My smile is reflected in his gaze. Will it be selfish of me to say no?
Since this is a fantasy, you're allowed to be a little more selfish.
Zane's tender gaze makes me feel like I'm a student who can blush easily. Ignoring the warmth in my cheek, I change the subject with a joke. Although climbing over the wall isn't something good students do,
Perhaps it's because
you're still great great role model in other areas.
the person who's worth breaking the rules for wasn't with me back then. So, if I wanted to receive one, will she happily write one for me?
Oh god. I would totally do that. But my writing back then wasn't the best. School probably didn't offer love letter writing courses. Danny might need to teach me how to write one first.
I see she's a rather eager student.
These guys like to roleplay. Before I can respond, Wynn rushes into the classroom and scatters the papers on the teacher's desk. Watching the documents flutter, Zane and I glance at each other and burst out laughing.
It seems today is full of coincidences. Let's consider it our remake of the movie.
In the film, the main characters first met when a page from her diary was blown away by the wind. The paper filled with young girls' secrets twirled and landed in front of him by chance. And so their fates become intertwined. Maybe this unexpected wind was also arranged by us. I might as well use this chance to send Thane away so I can write him a love letter. I wait for I'll wait for my leading man to bring my things back.
As you wish, my heroine.
After Zane leaves, I find a paper and envelope on the teacher's desk that were provided for movie fans. I write a simple love letter for him, and as soon as I put down my pen, Zane sends me a message. Turn left after leaving the classroom and walk to the end of the corridor. I'll, I'll be waiting for you there. I walk down the corridor and arrive at an open door where Zane is waiting for me. Is this a surprise?
If you want to know the answer, you should come over here.
As the heavy doors open, the old screening room appears before us, or before me. This Zane takes my hand and leads me to the seats in the front row. Electricity crackles, and a familiar music begins to flow from the speaker. On the yellowed screen, the screen with snow cherry petals dance. Oh, the scene of the snow cherry petals dancing in the wind appears. I remember. I realize it from Letters Across Time. I thought we wouldn't see the movie today. I can't believe the film location is well equipped that they have a copy of the film.
We should thank the fortuitous breeze that allowed me to discover this place.
However,
it's
an old disc.
The audio quality isn't great, and the images are grainy.
I think it's perfect. The restored version in the theater is too good, so it's lost that vintage charm. And anyone can watch the HD version, but this one is only for us. The lights in the screening room dim, one by one.
Excuse me, can you help me pick up something?
The movie's heroine says the first line, and her story with the young man begins. He's her upperclassman, and the two get to know each other because a simple chance encounter on campus. Their feelings grow. Over time, he takes her to skip boring classes. She secretly slips him candy, and they exchange love letters under magnificent flowering trees. I'm moved by the innocent love, but I almost didn't want to keep watching because of the separation. Even though I know they'll end up together in the end, watching this part still breaks my heart. I turn my attention away from the movie and look at Zane. You said you've seen this before. When was it?
When I was a student at the medical school. It was a stormy afternoon, and we had just finished our surgery practical. It was the last exam of the semester. Some students were catching up on sleep after pulling all-nighters. Others were packing up their belongings to go home. I was staying in the lab for the holidays, so I put on Letters Across Time as a post-exam distraction.
The warm glow from the movie surrounds us. It makes Zane look softer around, or, looks softer around the edges, and gentler than usual.
When I saw it was being re-released, I wanted to watch it with you. I didn't expect to be so busy, however.
Zane turns to meet my gaze. Light in his eyes shift and follow with the flickering screen. Or flowing with the flickering screen. In the movie, the main characters are separated for 7 years. They reunite during the season when the cherry blossom or the snow cherry blossoms are in full bloom. We can watch this as many times as we want from now on. In the darkness, he tightly holds my hand as if we've never been separated. The credits the credits finish and the lights turn on. It's as if we woke up from a dream. Those flower petals in the movies were breathtaking.
The blossoms on campus should still be present. Do you want to see them? It's the perfect season for them to bloom.
We follow the same route from the movie and leave through the back door of the academic building. Among the wide campus path, the snow cherry blossoms are in full bloom. They're beautiful just like in the movie, yet my thoughts drift to the film's ending. Dane, don't you think the guy was too lonely at the end of the story? In the movie, the couples stay together. They write love letters to each other every year as a record of their love. But aging gradually caught up with her. The girl's eyesight worsened and she forgot many things. That's when he takes out their old letters and read them to her. Oh my god, this is the Notebook! They're referencing the Notebook. That's so cute. The person he loved the most was right beside him, but she forgot the world every day and forgot him.
If it were me, I wouldn't feel lonely. Compared to permanent separation, that kind of loneliness is a form of happiness.
Explain. As the wind blows, flower petals fall around us. Zane raises a commemorative booklet to shield me from them. The petals land on Zane's hair, and for a moment, I see what he might look like many years from now. Even if that day arrives, I'll be by your side and read to you. Zane and I haven't exchanged love letters yet. The one I wrote for him is still sitting in my pocket. I'll read all of your brilliant academic notes and research papers.
I thought it would be love letters.
As time passes, the circumstances change. This campus has lost its former splendor. But the flowers bloom as they did before. Perhaps they do so many magnificently or magnificently. Whether it's the characters from the movie year ago or us in the present, lovers stand in the same spot to admire the same flowers. This is just like the scene in the movie. Danny, ask for my love letter so many times. I take out my the love letter and hand it to Zane, whose eyes widen in surprise. My heart flutters with a mix of excitement and nervousness. If you don't want it, I'll take it back. Before I can, he gently taps my head.
How did you manage to beat me to it?
He accepts my letter and presents an commemorative album in front of me. He gestures for me to open it. Petals flutter between us as I pull out the letter tucked inside. I meet his calm, gentle gaze. When did you write these two?
I wrote one 2 days ago after finishing my shift. At the time, I was certain I could watch the movie with you. The second one, strictly speaking, isn't a love letter. I wrote it 10 years ago when I first watched Letters Across Time, and thought of you. I thought I'd never be able to give it to you. Yet after all those twists and turns through time, it still found its way to the person who's supposed to read it.
Oh god, this man has been in love with us for 10 years. Why would I not surprise? Oh, the level of yearning. Dude, you and Caleb. Oh lord. You were already thinking of me when you first watched the movie?
What about you? Didn't you think of me while watching it?
He looks into my eyes as if trying to read my thoughts. Finding the answer he wanted, expression softens into a satisfied smile.
Similar to how you've been thinking of me. I've been thinking of you for a long time.
Oh, stop. I don't want to cry right now. I'm going to save that for next Friday. We stroll along the campus path lined with blossoming flowers. Our footsteps are the only sound in the tranquil campus. I wish we had watched the movie together from the beginning.
This is wonderful too. We can enjoy our special edition of Letters Across Time together.
True. But what would happen if we were students?
Maybe we would have snuck off campus by climbing over the wall.
Hmm?
When I was in school, I'd often get caught up in experiments. I'd miss the building's closing time and have to climb over the wall to get out.
Ah, that explains how come he was so nimble. So that's why you're good at it. Weren't you scared about being alone in the building at night?
Ghost stories involving the lab started circulating after a while.
It's because of you. Did you see a ghost? Zane surprisingly looks embarrassed.
No. The person everyone mistook for a ghost I didn't even find out about it until much later. I was confused and wondered why the study hall would be deserted at night when it's packed during the day.
I guess it was a blessing in disguise. If we went to the same school, it wouldn't just be your figure climbing the wall.
That sounds nice. Perhaps the ghost stories would have been about two shadows wandering together under the moonlight.
I wanted you to read the letter you wrote. Okay. I want you to read the letter you wrote, then. It's how you'll pay me for being your companion. I hand Zane's letter back to him and notice how the tip of his ears are slowly turning a faint shade of red. Oh, they are.
I didn't expect this to happen.
There will be more unexpected things in the future. You said it yourself. So, I'm allowed to be more selfish. He smiles and gazes at me before opening the decade-old letter and clearing his throat.
Good day. I hope this letter finds you well. I watched an old movie today, and it made me think of you.
As his voice flows gently through the words, I can't almost see 17-year-old Zane standing in front of me.
Will you come to Skyhaven this year? Never mind. It's always raining here. We can go to Verdant Tree City. The sunlight is wonderful there. Or we could visit the Arctic. The penguins are incredibly friendly and treat humans like oversized versions of themselves. There are many interesting places, but they would certainly be more enjoyable if we visited them together. Those will have to wait until we meet again.
Oh my god, I am so half tempted to kiss this man. I want to kiss him so bad. So, Zany made all these wishes, and I never knew about it. I'll remember every single place you mentioned. We'll go to visit them.
Actually, reading this letter to you made his wishes come true.
Now, as for the remaining ones, you'll have to tell me. I hand the second letter to Zane, and he slowly opens the envelope.
My dear, I'm sorry I've been busy with work lately, but when you read this letter, I believe I'll already be standing before you.
Stop. Stop. Oh god, I'm starting to tear up. Although his voice hasn't changed, Zane's tone sounds different from the first letter. It's as if he's making a solemn promise. His earnest expression is tinged with the tenderness that's uniquely his.
When I held my pen, memories flooded into my mind, and I realized the number of important moments we've shared together.
Oh god.
Or perhaps I should say that your presence alone turns even the most ordinary days into something special.
God damn
I've
it.
recalled those moments countless times, and I still think of them fondly.
Jesus, man, stop.
I tried to write everything down only to discover that words seem insufficient when you're present.
Oh, goodness.
It's possible that I'd rather show you my feelings with actions over telling you in person. I'd like to share the quiet moments of all 4 seasons with you, which is more than the spring flowers before us. I hope you wish for this as well.
Oh, God. Stop. Zane's gaze moves from the letter and lands on me. His eyes conveying emotions that are more profound. What words could ever express. I hug Zane and feel as though the entire world is within my embrace. Let's write letters to each other, like... Okay, you'll have to calm down. Let's write letters to each other from now on. Zane. I extend my pinky. I extend my pinky towards him, and he gently hooks his with mine. It's a promise. The love we share in our first year together will be different from 10 years ago or so.
We'll need letters to keep a record of everything. I want to write down how it felt when I first fell in love with you. And I'd like to remember how it feels to love you with each passing year.
Damn it! I'm dying over here. God damn. Yeah, let's calm down. Oh god, that was beautiful. Alright. This is where we're gonna end the stream. Alright. This is the end. Alright. So, since this is the end, I would like to say both cards, Raphael's was a trip, but Zane towards the end made me cry. And those were beautiful cards. But yeah, it's time for me to go. I still have things to do. I still have to go through, like, the orbits for my main account. So, with that being said, mi amores, nos vemos en el próximo. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Until we see each other next time. Bye bye. Mwah.